presented by Sprint.
And it's time to bring you the halftime report on 2K Sports. A close game for the Rockets in Houston up against Charlotte. They're playing hungry. Why wouldn't they be? They've lost their last 4 games in a row. A terrific first half for DJ Augustine. He has 6 points, and in addition to that, he's been a factor on the glass as well. A couple of helpers, too. And Charlotte also looking good in the first half. They've taken full advantage of their trips to the line, and that's made a key difference. Getting it done early, Cody Zeller. He's chipped in 4 points, and also has grabbed 5 boards. And to look at the games being played right now. The Nuggets are at Pepsi Center, trailing to San Antonio, trying to get rid of a 7-point deficit there in the third. Checking out what lies ahead for us. Over at Quicken Loans Arena, the Cavaliers will face off against the Thunder. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. We're seeing a tremendous game from Eric Gordon.
Yeah, he was on a mission there in the first half, just trying to get into the lane every time possible. Aggressive attacking basketball at its very best.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Hornets, we've got Cody Zeller, and it's Hayward in at the 3 side.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have. That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Rockets shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. The feed now to Olynyk. He's against Zeller. Olynyk can't hit.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Charlotte's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. And there's the pass to Washington. With the floater. And good on the basket. Book it. 12 points for him. The Rockets trail. Porter dishes to Gordon. And that one's good.
Poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And here is Graham. He's got 8. They set the pick. For a loser. He dishes it to Hayward. They get it back. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Can you hear the crowd kind of murmuring? I don't think they agreed with the officials on that one.
Steve, I tell you what, they're really letting them have it.
Get that bucket in no time at all. Augustine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Porter's running. And again, Eric Gordon. And now a 3-point Rocket lead.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Here's Hayward. For a loser. He kicks to Graham. The tray is rebounded by Wilson. Wilson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him. You know, regardless of who starts the break, it seems like he's usually the one to finish it.
And that's because of how well he attacks the rim on the dead run.
He feeds it to Zeller. To halt the run, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Tipped. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And it's DJ Augustine with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
A Rozier, running by Augustine. Rozier, rejected by Augustine. By himself. Here's Porter. Gets it to go. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out in the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Let's take a second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Fifth best, the Rockets.
And I think a lot of it has to do with their defensive schemes, guys, because they rotate beautifully, and somebody is always there to protect the basket.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Beyond the arc. But they'll get another chance. Hayward kicks to Zeller. Defended by Olynyk. Shot to stop the run. Hayward passes to Graham. Rozier. And again, the Hornets missing.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates. Nothing fancy about that play. Just good, hard-nosed basketball to haul in the board.
They set the screen. No good. Nice D from Wilson.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
You don't see the wide-open fadeaway shot too often.
Here's Graham, guarded by Porter, and it's blocked by Olynyk. Now here's Porter. He's got 13. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Hornets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Hornets trail by 11. Rozier, guarded by Augustine. Dishes to Zeller. Feeds it to Martin. No good from outside.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
Well, he did have a three-pointer in the first half, but so far here in the second, he's come up empty.
Rozier, and it's blocked by Porter. From the arc, and the shot is good. Porter's got 9 points now in just the second half. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Now we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, and sending shots back.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
And now running it up the court, Martin pushing it up. Rejected by Porter. They retain possession. Zeller passes to Washington. It's Martin on the wing, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. Houston making some changes. House is checked in, and it's Brown in for Porter. Rockets leading by 14. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Pass to Augustine. A three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Eric Gordon on the wing. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Boy, that pass is in the air a long time.
Long enough for him to get a finger on it anyway and send it out of bounds.
And the Hornets making a change here. Kicks it out to Wilson. Brown outside. Puts it up from 17. That is good. And the Rockets lead by 16.
That jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Yeah, they've been pulling up and watching them go down.
The Hornets shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Pass to Washington. No good off the front iron.
Well, I think he shouldn't have forced that one. Instead, he should have passed it off.
Here's Augustine. He's got 9. House dishes to Augustine. Houston moving it around. There's Brown with the 3. Hornets with the rebound. Here's Graham. Number 7. Drains the three-pointer. He's got 7.
For 3.
Here's Houston now. They're on a 20-5 run. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
55 seconds left in the third. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Augustine. 8 rebounds and 9 points. He's knocking down threes as effectively as twos, and that's saying something.
Yeah, because he's been good all over the floor. So valuable to this offense.
And the Hornets making a change here. Biombo's checked in. He passes it to Martin. Rozier, guarded by Augustine. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you've competed when you do that work inside.
Wanamaker, the 15-footer, good. Rockets leading by 13. Augustine with it. 11 points in the game. Brown outside. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunity.
Blocked. And he recovers it. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Rockets lead by 15. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
NBA action charges ahead. The Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Utah Jazz. It happens next Wednesday.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Hornets trail by 15. They've got Gordon. He's out there with DJ Augustine. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Martin rejected by Martin. And it's Houston on the break. Gordon, the pass to Olynyk. Count the bucket. Olynyk's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Rockets.
Well, they're winning the speed game, guys, getting out in transition.
Well, I like the energy they play with offensively, and in the open court, tremendous flow.
Step back on that one and let it fly. Here's Augustine. Outside for Martin. A 3-ball. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Here's Zeller. No luck. Excellent D there from Wood.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. And that's now 6 points for Martin.
That bounce pass got him the ball in rhythm. Nice play.
Kicks it to Zeller. There's the pass to Ball. Rozier. Ball defended by Gordon. Martin for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Martin's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Now here is Augustine. Defended by Ball. Rejected by Martin. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, he can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Here's
Huge play.
putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you got it, Clark.
Rozier, headed by Augustine. Passes it the ball. Inside. Biombo, no luck. Houston leading by 23. Martin kicks to Olynyk. And it's good. Foul through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, he recognized the advantage size-wise, and he went right at the defender. That's how you do it.
And the Hornets making a change here.
They're doing a great job here in the second half. They've brought their free throw percentage up quite a bit. And that's winning basketball. That's one of the ingredients in winning basketball. Good free throw shooting.
Pass the ball. Outside, Martin. To stop the drought. That's good. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Bradley dishes to Martin. Defended by McDaniel. Ball's knocked loose. Wanamaker rejected by Martin.
And Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge too.
Yep, well deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Graham. It's rebounded by Houston. Wilson's got 7 rebounds in the game. There's the dish to Porter. For the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball, guarded by Augustine. Here's Ball. Porter pulls it in.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Pass to Augustine. Outside Wilson. 13 feet away. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. Augustine's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Teardrop shot. Graham with the bucket.
What a finish with that hoop.
Rockets leading by 23. Augustine off the pick from Wilson. Augustine passes to Porter. And it's off from three-point range. The Hornets shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. Now the pass to Ball. From deep three-point range. Eric Gordon with the rebound. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Here's Ball. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Timeout call for Rockets.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
It's Porter outside and gets it to go. Porter's got 19 points.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
The feed to Graham. Passes the ball. Tries a 3, and that one's good. Houston leading by 21, and Augustine kicks to Porter. Graham defending. Shoots from 14. Porter, no luck. Charlotte has gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. That is good. Rockets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them.
Wow. Incredible.
And he bangs it home with one hand. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Here's Ball. And another three for Charlotte.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Now here's Porter. Graham defending. Olynyk can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Cody Zeller. Ball, the pass to Washington. He dishes it to Graham. Wilson with the block. Now Augustine. He kicks it to Porter. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Some really terrific numbers for Porter. 8 rebounds, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
Yeah, that's been an important part of this game today. He's made his open looks.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward.
1:12 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The offensive rebound. No good from Ball. Rockets leading by 20. And here's Porter. Shoots from the baseline. No up. Charlotte has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. And the dunk by Diallo.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Porter gets a screen from Wood. Porter passes to Tate. Another miss by Houston. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Martin. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by House. The Rockets have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Here's Porter. That one wide left.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Pass the ball. From deep. Can't connect. So we see the Rockets